What is going on, guys? Zeke here. I know exactly what you're here for, and you're here for one of these three reasons. Number one, you just bought a headset, you saved up enough money for it, and you took it out the box, you listened to it, you said this is hot trash. Or you listened to the headset and you thought, I can't hear footsteps that well in Warzone, I'm getting my cheeks clapped. Well, don't worry, there's a fix to that. Reason number two, you were literally Helen Keller in Warzone. You're walking down a hallway and you just get clapped from the back every single time. There's a solution to that too. Reason number three, you've been owning the headset for a long time, but you have a feeling that the headset does not sound as good as it should, considering the $300 to $350 price tag. Well, let's solve that problem. This can work for a variety of games. I mean, I'm talking Apex, Warzone, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, whichever games are competitive and have the aspect of footsteps being a real big help whenever playing, this can help you. We're about to tune these frequencies to where they are higher and you will be able to hear things much better. And I also have some software that even further increases your game awareness, where things are coming from as far as the virtual surround sound goes. So let's get into the two things that you actually need for this, which is, as you can see on the screen, Astro Command Center. Obviously, you should probably already have this, or if you just bought the headset, you don't. In that case, go to the link in the description, download this, it's free. It'll pretty much set up on its own. You may have to plug up your headset to do a firmware update, but that's about it. Okay, number two, you're going to need Dolby access. You may have seen this in quite a few videos that I've put out, and that's just because this software is so freaking good, man. I mean, the level that it steps up the virtual surround sound is insane. And not only that, whenever it comes to Astro headsets, you are very limited to how muddy the sound can be. You are very limited as far as which frequencies you can focus on, because the moment that you turn that bass up, or if you just keep it out the box because the bass is already way too heavy out the box, it's going to drown out the highs like crazy. If you pump up the highs, you are immediately going to lose all of the low end on this headset. So it is very hard to find a middle ground for this, and Dolby helps you fine tune that, because you can't do that in the command center with what we're trying to do here. So take a second, install Dolby Access. It should be free with your Astro headset, but if it is not, it's $13 or $14. It is optional, but just know it makes a huge difference whenever it comes to hearing footsteps and game awareness. So let's get into how to set up Astro Command Center. All right, here we are, guys. I can do you guys a favor and link the EQ settings, but it is going to be as follows. First off, make sure you save it under a custom profile. It's easy to have. And a lot of people don't like to use these settings constantly, because these aren't just for super clear audio quality. These are focusing on footsteps. So honestly, you could kind of ignore this right here. You're going to want to go straight to advanced settings. Okay. Click OK. And then here we are. So your frequencies, there's 5 of them. Number 1, 122 hertz. Number 2, 419 hertz. Number 3, 750 hertz. Number 4, 5,330 hertz. And then number 5, 12,237 hertz. Once you get those all typed in, let's move on to the sliders right below them. So for 122 hertz, you are looking at +2 decibels. So just type it in right here or adjust it accordingly. Number 2, 419 hertz. That's also going to be +2 decibels. Number 3, 750 hertz. That's going to be +1 decibels. Now, the reason that we're adding to this, which may cause a tiny bit of clarity loss, you have to realize that this is the frequency range in which footsteps take place on the actual frequency range. So these 3 frequencies are pretty much what make up the footstep audio in Call of Duty and bigger games. So that's why we are boosting these a little bit. Number 4 is going to be 5,330 hertz. That's going to be +3 decibels. And then finally, Number 5, 12,237. That is going to be at plus 4 decibels. Okay, you can see we added a little bit of the high end, but not a crazy amount because, like I said, we're focusing on the frequency range in which footsteps are the most prominent, which is key here. But we don't want to lose all our highs, so we boost the high end a little bit as well, making sure to give it a good bit of range in between 5K and 12K. So we're covering a broad area there. Last thing is going to be your bandwidth. The first group right here, you're going to set that to 2. And then the second group, you're going to also set it to 2. And then the final group is going to be set to 0.7. So, after you input all of this information, you're going to click the X. And then you're going to click Save down here. And then boom, there you go. You have this preset set up. There's pretty much nothing else in Command Center. Obviously, you can turn your gain all the way up because if you're not actually using the headset mic, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, let's get into Dolby now, which you should have downloaded by now. If not, you can skip this. But nonetheless, let's get into this. So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on Products from the home page, and you're going to select Headset, and then you're going to click Settings. Oh, we got to enable it. So, this is what you do to enable it, because I know in past videos people have been confused on this. You're going to right-click the sound icon, Spatial Sound, Dolby Atmos for headphones. Boom. And now, let's go to, which one was it? I think it was, oh no, it was this one. Okay, so the thing that sucks about Dolby Access is I cannot tell you exactly which numbers each of these frequencies are on as far as what I added. Like this one is probably plus 4. This one is probably plus 3, but I can't tell you exactly. So this is kind of up to you guys to really just eyeball it. You don't have to be exact, so it's not that important. You just have to be close. That's the biggest thing, just be close. This is going to work in conjunction with the Astro settings. So you're going to use this with the Astro settings at the same time to get the desired effect. So once you copy these as close as you can, make sure you have surround virtualizer on. This is a huge change whenever you actually turn it on for the first time. You could even just go listen to a song on YouTube or something, and you're immediately going to notice how much more realistic, and just the spatial audio alone, you can tell it sounds like instruments are behind you. It's crazy. Same thing applies for the footsteps. It is that good. So you're gonna hit apply, and then you're good. You're basically good to go. Everything is set up. You have your Astro settings put in. You have your Dolby Access settings put in. You are set to play Call of Duty. Now, people have asked, do I use boost low? Do I use boost high? Those settings are really all personal preference because some people are going to think other ones sound good. Some people won't. It's really just a matter of personal preference. Play around with it, see which one you prefer, and then just set it and you're good to go. It's not going to change the settings that you just put in these two programs that much. So that is pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you guys coming around, checking this out. I hope you Astro headset users enjoy this. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.